All right, let's just jump right in. What if I told you that one of the most powerful tools you have for keeping your balance and your brain sharp has been with you your whole life, but you've been keeping it locked away? We're about to unlock a forgotten superpower that's hidden, well, right under your ankles.
It really starts with this one simple question. What if your shoes, your comfortable protective shoes, are actually hiding one of your oldest superpowers? A power that evolution spent millions and millions of years getting just right.
You know the feeling, right? You decide to walk barefoot on a gravel driveway or a rocky path. That first step? Ouch. It's sharp, it hurts, and your first instinct is to just jump back onto the grass. But here's the thing. That pain isn't just pain. It's actually a signal. It's like an alarm clock, waking up a system inside you that's been asleep for a very, very long time.
And that signal, that jolt, it's headed somewhere really important. Think of it like a high-speed data packet that's being fired from the sole of your foot directly to your brain's command center.
So, this signal comes from thousands of tiny built-in sensors in your feet called mechanoreceptors. These things are basically hypersensitive motion detectors. They read everything, the texture, the angle, the pressure of the ground, and when you walk on an uneven surface, they just explode with activity, sending this massive stream of information straight up to your brain. So where's all that data going? It's being sent to this amazing part of your brain called the cerebellum. This is your body's balance supercomputer. In literally a fraction of a second, it takes in all that data from your feet and makes thousands of tiny adjustments to your muscles and your posture to keep you standing up straight. It's an absolute biological marvel.
And you gotta remember, this is not some new biohack or fitness trend. This system has been in development for 7 million years. From the moment our earliest ancestors started walking on 2 feet, our feet have been evolving to be the very foundation of our balance. Every rock, every twig, every bit of uneven ground was like a little training session for the brain. Now here's the really cool part. Every single time you activate this system, it actually gets stronger. The whole process stimulates what you could call a myelin team in your body, and their job is to build more insulation around your nerves. Myelin is kind of like the plastic coating on an electrical wire. The more myelin you have, the faster and clearer the signals are between your feet and your brain. You're literally upgrading your body's own wiring. But then, we humans invented something that kinda threw a giant wrench into this ancient, perfectly tuned machine. Something we think of as totally essential, but it has this really unexpected dark side. The modern, comfy shoe. See, when you wear thick-soled shoes, the world your feet feel becomes muted. It's dull. That rich, high-definition stream of data turns into a muffled whisper. Your cerebellum, which loves complex information, gets bored. It's not being challenged, it's not being trained, and over time, without that constant stimulation, that myelin insulation can actually start to get weaker. We've traded this vibrant, high-def world for a comfortable, blurry one. Now, this might just sound like a small thing, but as we get older, the consequences of this, well, sensory deprivation, they become incredibly serious. In fact, for some people, it can become a matter of life or death. I mean, just think about it for a second. We spend decades basically blinding our feet, letting this vital connection between the ground and our brain get weaker and weaker. So what happens when we really truly need it? What happens when this amazing, ancient balance system finally starts to fail us? For a lot of older adults, it starts with just one fall. But that fall can set off this devastating chain reaction. A hip fracture isn't just a broken bone. It can lead to all sorts of systemic complications. Muscles start to waste away, circulation gets poor, the risk of infection goes way up. And for far too many, that final step is permanent immobility. Let's just let that sink in for a moment. This isn't me being dramatic. For an older person whose system is already a bit weaker, the brutal, honest truth is that a single fall can mean you never get up again. And the statistics on this are just chilling. This chart shows the 1-year mortality rate for seniors after they break a hip compared to those who don't. The difference is it's stark. We're not just talking about some minor risk. We're talking about something that traces right back to a loss of balance. Okay, I know that was all pretty heavy. But here's the incredible part, the good news. The solution isn't some expensive, complicated therapy. It's ridiculously simple. Anyone can do it. It's a 10-minute investment in your future self. This is it. This is the prescription. 2 or 3 times a week, for just 10 or 15 minutes, take your shoes off.
Go walk on a natural, uneven surface, a grassy park, a sandy beach, a gravel path. That's it. That is all it takes to wake up and retrain this entire system.
And remember what you're really doing here. This is so much more than just going for a walk. You're not just training your feet. You are actively renewing that high-speed data connection between the ground and your brain. You're giving your cerebellum a workout. You're strengthening those neural pathways. You're investing in a future where you stay stable, confident, and on your feet. It really makes you wonder, though, doesn't it? In our quest for modern comfort, what other ancient, powerful systems have we accidentally put to sleep? What other superpowers are just inside us, waiting to be woken up?